Here's the deal. Koby-Altman says the Cavs are happy with John-Beilein. That's our Facebook question of the day. He said they were happy. Should they be happy?
I would say they're probably a little disappointed in the one-loss record, but when you bring in a college coach to the NBA, you're maybe leaving yourself open for this because it's a completely different sport almost.
Sure.
I would say
with all the travel involved too.
Travel, the number of games, the fact you never get to practice hardly, the egos of the players. All the players are making more than you.
Yeah, but
I believe in college, none of the players make more than the coach.
No, very few. But the question is, when you look at the Cavaliers situation, and you're right, you don't know what you're going to get on a night by night basis. You don't even know who can play that night. They've come up with some phony injury.
They had to anticipate coming into the season they were going to be one of the 5 worst teams in the league. So why not start at ground zero and let this coach try to learn the game and get acclimated?
But you shouldn't get beat by the bad teams at home, as bad as they have been.
Right. Yeah. There's been a lot of that, which that would be very disturbing, I think, if I was the owner.
All right, so Koby-Altman says the Cavs are happy with Beilein. Should they be? Michael Spots, 13 wins and 40 losses. Lost the last 12 home games, 32.5 games behind Milwaukee. If he's happy with that, maybe he's the problem. Glenn Berger, if Altman is happy with Coach Beilein, he most assuredly is unhappy with the players on the court. There is little, if any, improvement among the very young first-year players. They really need the time off during the All-Star break. Doug, I don't know how to pronounce it, Wito, I guess. If you're drafting 18-year-old kids expecting them to play a man's game, it ain't going to happen. Larry Pantages, Chuck Daly and Larry Brown adapted to the pro and college game. Cherry Tarkanian and Rick Pitino did not. It's too soon to know about Beilein, but the NBA culture is to change coaches like smoke detector batteries, so we'll probably never find out. Couple more. Dave Shoup, not happy, or happy is not a word I would use in a sentence with the word Cavaliers in it until the season ends. Then you could say the Cavs, we're just happy it's over. And Trent Harrop says, I'm very pleased with Coach. Sounds better to hear management is behind him as well. Now get the player that could be the true core of the many excellent complement players that we have. I don't know how many excellent complement players we have.
Well, I think what you hope to see is, are the players, especially the young ones, better at the end of the season than they were at the beginning of the season? Not so much wins and losses, but player development is what's.
Do you see it?
Foremost. A little bit, yeah. I think Porter's shown some stuff that he can be pretty useful. I think Garland tries to do the right thing most of the time, it appears to me, as opposed to Sexton, who I think kind of goes off on his own every once in a while.
Let's